Hey, what's up, guys? Kaizen here. Some of you might know me from Twitter, some of you might know me from Telegram, and a lot of you have been interested in the way I trade. How do I trade? So, we'll get into the basics and tell you guys how do I trade, what do I look for, and yeah, basically how I get my bias. So, the first thing is we got the points we trade off, like the main thing, right? Is order blocks. Now, what are order blocks? Order blocks are basically candlesticks that are formed before an impulsive move up, and which also breaks the structure. Like over here, we can see this was the impulsive move up and it broke the structure behind over here. So this might be confusing for you, but I'll tell you guys how I form my order blocks. So basically, as we can see, there's this structure here to the left being broken, and some of you might be wondering where's the order block that caused this. So me personally, I mark up the recent low to where a fair value gap has been formed, and from there I put it over there, and that's how I form my order block. So as you can see, this order block broke the structure to the left and it just kept going up, breaking structure and structure again and again, over here, over here, over here. It just keeps going. So um let me show you guys a little bit more examples so you guys really get it. So again, yep, this would be a good example. Recent low right here to this zone which started this impulsive move up, and it has a fair value gap, right? Which also breaks the structure to the left, and as you can see, this played out. It hit the TP right here. Now, when do you take these order blocks, right? So basically there's basically the trades, I mean candlesticks going up, right? And at the same time there's candlesticks going down, basically short or long, right? Up and down. Now whenever there's a low to the left or high to the left, right, we need to break that, and we need to look for an order block at the most recent low, which should be somewhere around here, right? Put this right here. Same thing goes for this one here, right? Now this would be how you trade. So break to the left, look for some order block right around here. Same thing goes for shorting. Break to the downside, order block right here, and then same thing again and again. Same thing happens. You know, you can have another order block up right here to the low, over here like this. Bam, bam, bam. This keeps going. So this is how you look for which order block to trade off. And the other thing I want to talk about is a fair value gap. Now, what is a fair value gap? Fair value gap is basically gaps that have not been filled, and basically which forms efficiency. Like for example, over here we could say that this, right, and this is a fair value gap, and as you can see, it's not intercepted by this candlestick, right, or this wick. You could say candlestick, wick, whatever, it's fine. As we can see, like there's a space here, right, which means that space later needs to get filled. Like you see over here, there's space, it gets filled later on. So using that, we can also, this is how I determine my order blocks. From the low, the start of the odd block, extended, put your what we call your entry, obviously with the going with the bias. Same thing happened here. Fair value gap right here. Let me mark it up for you guys. Right here, right, sorry, right here. So essentially, you could have this as your. Also, there's another fair value gap over here, here. So I'm gonna just delete out this one because this one is more significant and bigger. So as essentially, you can just mark this out like this from the low to a significant order block, which causes the break of the structure to the left. There we go. Right, as you can see, you would put your entry right at the where your order block starts, and you TP to the most recent high, which is that left over there. And as you can see, that's a 3-hour trade. TP has been smashed. There was, I think, barely any drawdown in this trade, like, but it took a long time. But again, you can, this strategy literally works on any time frame. Maybe 15, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, a day. It does not matter. So this is the first video where I'm going over the basics. The next video I'll make it more, you know, advanced and tell you guys about sweeps and all. But again, that's for the next video. So I hope you guys understood it. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Peace.